Welcome back, it's cruise day 3 and we are so excited to show you all around the ship because today is a sea day. We are headed from Croatia to Greece today, so we have plenty of time to look around and show you what all there is to do on the ship. Now we're going to cover specifically entertainment on a different video, and then we're going to cover food on a different video as well. So the first place we're going to go is the Royal Promenade. It is on deck 5 and is the main artery of the ship. You'll see on both sides that they have rooms, so you can see people are actually staying in those rooms and they can look out over onto the promenade. Here are some of the shops. This is the Royal Caribbean shop and you can get basics here. I will caution you, it is very expensive to buy some basics, so if you can bring things like toiletries along, I definitely recommend it. But if you forget something, they've got you covered. And out on the promenade during different parts of the day, they will have different classes. Like this is a salsa class that Elvis the cruise director was leading, and it was fun to watch people really get into it. And if you like salsa or any other types of aerobics that they did out in the main promenade, I definitely recommend checking out a class. This coffee shop here was one of my favorite places to stop. We'll talk about getting a coffee card later on when we talk about dining, but I just wanted to point it out. It was amazing. They do Starbucks brand coffee, and they also had gelato and pizza there. Now looking straight ahead, you will see this sculpture. It is actually an angel sculpture hanging suspended from several stories up. I'm going to show you from the top looking down now. It spans multiple decks and it's really nice to be able to look out over from the different decks as well. Speaking of a good view, Rebecca found the best place to read, and I'm going to show that to you now. If you look down over, you will see there are little balconies right next to the elevators, and that is where she loved to hang out and just have a quiet place to read. Speaking of these elevators, if you can see down through, a lot of them you could actually have a view out the elevator, and there's the promenade just from upwards looking down. Look at those elevators, aren't they gorgeous? Really, they thought a lot about what they were doing when they made this beautiful ship. The area right by the elevators is where you could find a map of the ship to kind of remind yourself which way you were going, what you were doing. And as you're on a cruise, sometimes you forget the day of the week, and they make sure to change these out every single day so you can just look down in the elevator and see what day it is. Looking out from the elevator, you can see where my favorite place was. That was the card room library. It was just this nice little library alcove that was set aside. They had the perfect reading chairs and tons of books in English and other languages, and I took a sea day and reorganized the books, and it just felt so good to be able to keep the different languages together and separate them out. So anyways, that was something that I enjoyed doing. If you look up above, you will see that there is an area that you could check your email and use the computers. It was nice and quiet. Now we're going to go out onto the deck. Look over to the left. That pool was for adults only, so it was a nice quiet place for adults to hang out. They had a lot of different hot tubs, which were nice, and they were large. So the hot tubs stayed open until I believe midnight, whereas the pools would close earlier in the evening, but there was always a place to hang out anyway. Continuing on, you can see how massive this ship is. Here is another pool area that's very large. Now this one is for adults and kids. It's for the family to enjoy. They always had live music on this stage, or most of the time they had live music on the stage. Plenty of lifeguards. There was a little snack shop, and during the day they would play little reels, little fun video clips on the big screen, so there was always something to keep your attention. Here's another view. This is from the upper deck. We're standing on the track right now. You can see there are 4 different large hot tubs, 2 different pools. It is definitely a lot of room to relax, and I believe this was a sea day that I took this video on. So you can see right here there is a fitness center right inside there. Off to the side on the lower deck near the pool, there was Tide and Trail. They had lots of adventure gear that you could use on your excursions or you could use in the pool. So if you forgot something or if you wanted some cool gadget, then it was definitely there for you to purchase. In March of 2023, these were added while the Explorer was in dry dock, and so the kids can enjoy some water slides. There's a place for cornhole to be played. There's some other table tennis. There are basketball courts, and there's a rock climbing wall. Here's a view looking down over the basketball courts from up above at the rock climbing wall. The rock climbing wall has specific hours of operation, and so does the Flowrider. This is a major selling point on this ship. I really like that you have the ability, depending on your skill level, you can do the stand-up surfing or you can do the boogie boarding. The instructors were very helpful with technique, and we really enjoyed watching the kids get out there on the water. And next to the water is actually a mini golf course. Really cute and lots of fun for the family, and all of this is included in the price of your ticket to get onto the boat. So it's not extra fees for these different ways to entertain yourself, and I thought that was really awesome. Now I'll show you where to find the food on the ship. This is the Arctic Zone, soft serve ice cream from 11:30 a.m. to 9 o'clock p.m. daily. My kids love that. It's poolside right below the Flowrider, and it is the perfect cold treat. Now let's head right in through those doors, and you will see the place where we washed our hands every time before we had a meal. Nice hand washing station, and then we went to the buffet. We did that a lot. It was called the Windjammer Buffet, and we really enjoyed it. Lots of places to sit, so much food, but we will go over the food options on one of our next videos. For now, I just wanted to show you the area. Here is the dining room that we were assigned to for dinner each evening. It was absolutely gorgeous, and of course all of this food is included also in your cost to get on the ship. There is a gallery on board. They have lots of paintings, and they even had some different art auctions that you could attend and just enjoy the beautiful artwork. Also on deck 4 is the Schooner Bar. They have different options, both alcoholic and non-alcoholic, and a lot of times they would host some different events there. Here is the Star Lounge, also a great place to hang out, and they had many events here as well. Just wanted to show you around, plenty of places to do things at. Deck 3 also has a huge benefit. It has Studio B. They would do ice shows, but they also opened it up for ice skating, and it was free to go ice skating. They provided the helmets and the skates, and all you had to do was go and have fun, and we really enjoyed that. The last thing we're going to visit is the Palace Theater. They had a special headlining show every single evening and a few different show times, so you could definitely choose one that worked best for you depending on your dining plans. It was a huge theater, and it was definitely worth going to see whatever they had playing. And we'll discuss the different shows on a different day for entertainment. So I'm going to leave you here with the nighttime festivities on the deck, by the pool. They had lots of things going on. This ship tour is not an exhaustive list, but it gives you an idea of some of the different things you can do on board and places you can see. I would highly recommend this ship, and in future videos we are going to talk about all the different entertainment options that they have, the children's options, because they do have a children's club. And we'll also be talking about all of the dining plan options and food specifically on another video as well. But next time we see you will be day 4, and we will be in Athens. Ciao!